Hello guys. Today we are going to talk about introduction to radicals, imaginary number represented by I, and complex numbers. Let's focus our attention to this question: what is the value of each of the following numbers when doubled? So, that seems easy. Yes, it is easy. We're just gonna double each of these numbers. That would mean 0 times 0, which is equal to 0. 1 times 1, which is equal to 1, 2 times 2, which is 4. I believe you're getting the idea at this time. So let's do, we don't have to write everything. So 3 times 3 would be 9, 4 times 4 is 16, and then we've got for 5, that's 25. Then we've got 36 for 6, 49. Then 8 times 8 is 64, 81, 100, 121, 12 times 12 is 144, 13 times 13 is 169, and then you've got 196, and 15 times 15 is 225. Now, if you have a highlighter, highlight these numbers. So we are going to highlight the numbers 0 and all the way down, the answers that we have. So we are highlighting this for a reason. Why are we highlighting these? These two numbers, set of numbers, we call this perfect squared numbers. Okay. Why are they called perfect square numbers? As you can see from the word perfect square itself. So if we go back to the concept of a square, what makes a square a square? It's because the sides are equal and the angles measure exactly the same, and they're 90 degrees. So for example, this side of the square is, let's say, 6, and then this would be 6. So obviously each of these sides measure 6 because it's a square. Now, if I am asked what is the measurement of the space inside a square, so how would I do that? That is basically looking for area. So how do I find area of a square? That means I'm gonna multiply length times width, or I'm gonna multiply side times side. So which means 6 times 6. And when I multiply 6 times 6, that will give me 36. So 36, notice 36 is on the list, and 36 is called perfect squared numbers. Okay, so and each of these numbers, when we multiply, if you see, we double each of the numbers, the result is what we call perfect squared numbers. Now, we're gonna use this information as we answer each of these numbers right here. So if we have square root of 64, that would be 8. That's a perfect square number. Square root of 49 is 7. You've got square root of 25 is 5. Square root of 9 is 3. All right, so I'm gonna need you to try and answer the even numbers. Pause this video and we are going to compare our answers. Go ahead and pause the video. All right, so hopefully you have tried and answered the even numbers on your own. So let's compare our answers. So square root of 36 is 6, square root of 0 is 0, square root of 1 is 1, and square root of 4 is 2. Okay, let us try these numbers right here. So if you have noticed, that direction says find each square root and then round your answer to the nearest whole number. So if it is not a perfect square, then it is expected that the answer is going to be somehow decimal. And if it's the decimal, we're going to round it to nearest whole number. Let's start with negative square root of 200. If we put this in our calculator, our answer is going to be negative 14.142. And so nearest whole number, that would be approximately, so this is an approximate symbol, so we'll say negative 14. So that is our answer for number 9. What about square root of negative 80? That would be negative 8.944, and the numbers continue. So we'll have around approximately negative 9. And then negative 127 would be negative 11.269, and the number continues. And so that would be approximately negative 11. And number 5, negative square root of 636 is a perfect square, so our answer will be negative 6. All right, at this point, I need you to pause this video and try to answer the even numbers. All right, welcome back. Hopefully you have paused the video and tried to answer the even numbers. So let us compare our answer. For number 10, it is a perfect square number, so we should have a 12 as our answer. Number 12 is gonna be a decimal, so it is around negative 5.831. So approximately negative 6. And square root of 1 is just 1. And number 16 would be negative 12.1655, and the number continues. So approximately negative 12 is the answer. All right, let us move on to this set of numbers. So when you are given with fractions, radicals that are in form of fractions, so by the way, radical that I mentioned, the word radical, okay, is a symbol for square root that we used to like say. So if you see this or hear the word radical symbol, that is referring to the symbol. So if I have number 1, I can rewrite this as square root of 1 over square root of 4. All right, so our answer is going to be a negative. So square root of 1 is just 1. Square root of 4 is 2. So our answer is negative 1/2. Let's try number 19. So we have square root of 49. We're going to split the fraction. And then we have square root of 196. So square root of 49 is 7. And square root of 196 is 14. And our answer is 7 over 14. And we can simplify this. Okay, so we can divide the numerator by 7 and the denominator by 7. So that makes our answer as 1 over 2. So our final answer is going to be 1/2 for 19. Number 21. So let's try and answer 21. So our answer is going to be negative. So 25 over square root of 196. So negative 5 over 14. And we can't simplify this, so this is going to be our final answer. So I need you to pause this video and try to answer the even numbers. Welcome back. Hopefully you have tried to answer the even numbers on your own. Now let us compare our answers. So square root of 81 over square root of 121. So that our answer is going to be 9 over 11. We can't simplify our answer, and so therefore that serves as our final answer. Number 20 is going to be 9 over 7. So you may keep your answer as improper fraction, or you can write it as mix. So 1 and 2 over 7. And then for number 22, we have negative square root of 196 over 225. So that should be 14, negative 14, and over 15. So we can't simplify this, so this will serve as our final answer. Okay. Hopefully you have found value in this video. If you did, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.